To work in Singapore. Hey folks, welcome into our top stories on Singapore today. 45 companies lands being honored as best workplaces in Singapore 2023.
Yeah, nice. The top winners are DHL Express, Hilton Hospitality, and Micron Technology under the big company category. Cisco Information Tech is the winner under the medium size category, and TC Acoustic is ranked top in the small company.
Hey, we interviewed a lot of these people.
Nice.
DHL Express, Hilton, TC Acoustic, we had them. Well, the focus this year is on companies with a high trust workplace culture and exceptional leaders who foster trust in their organizations. We want to get some insight as we speak to Roland Wee, board chair of Great Place to Work ASEAN, Australia and New Zealand. Welcome aboard, Roland. Hello.
Hi, Daniel. Hi, Lance. How are you?
By default, can you put Great Place to Work on the list? Cannot, huh?
Unfortunately, no, but we do endeavor to be a great place to work.
I think that one a bit left hand, right hand. Cannot do that.
Yeah, 2K long, I think. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So why does this list focus on companies that cultivate, like I said, this high trust workplaces this year?
Well, it's not just this year. The reality is Great Place to Work. We've been doing this for 30 years. We do it in about 100 countries. We've been operating in Singapore for 10 years. And really, we measure a concept of trust, right? The trust that employees have in their leaders, the trust that employees have in their peers and their colleagues, and the trust that employees have in their jobs. So it's something we've always measured. I think what you mentioned was a special recognition we gave this year to the leaders that enable that trust. So leadership has always been very important in our methodology. But this year we made a special recognition to recognize the leaders who really foster trust in their workplaces and with their colleagues.
Roland, I'm keen to find out, how are these employees selected to take part in this survey?
Well, they are not selected. That's why, when you win a great place, you see, I think let's be honest, right? There are many workplace awards out there. What makes the Great Place to Work award really stand out is that even though Great Place to Work is the one giving them the award, it is really in reflection of what their employees are saying. So we make sure that every employee is given an opportunity to answer the survey, whether positive or negative. So they cannot select and they cannot shut their employees out. So every employee has a voice. And based on the employees' feedback and voice to our survey, the leaders the companies are selected and curated.
No, we never take into account. I'm just throwing a wrench in the works for fun, but a lot of people go to the Glasshouse website. You know Glasshouse?
And then Glassdoor.
Glassdoor.
Do we take into account Glassdoor comments in all these rankings?
No. Actually, to be honest, there are very honest comments in our surveys. I mean, if the employees are not happy about certain things, they do voice it out. So it's kind of like a Great Place to Work Glassdoor is in-house. There's not external. Other people can't read it. Only the companies can. Great Place to Work can see that feedback. So it is a safe environment. So we focus on, giving an employee a safe environment. So the companies cannot, sometimes people say if I give negative feedback, they can arrow me or they can target me. And we make sure that doesn't happen, right? It's completely confidential. And so employees feel safe to say what they really feel.
We're looking at the top winners. As we said, it was DHL, Cisco, and TC Acoustic. I've seen DHL appear on this list quite a few times. What makes it stand out when it comes to high trust workplace, or why people love this company so much?
It's amazing, right? I mean, if you think about it, Daniel and Lance, you would think that people always say great workplace. You must be a tech company, you got a pool table, massage chairs, unlimited holidays. That's how you build, a great workplace. That's how you build trust. But DHL is logistics, right? Their employees go out under the sun, the rain to make sure your Amazon parcels get to you on time, to make sure your deliveries get to you. It is really the heart and hands kind of work that our government is talking about, right? Where and even in spite of that, in spite of the tough environment that the employees are working in, they all say, the vast majority of the company, the employees say, I trust my management, I trust my teammates, I love my job. And that's the beautiful thing. It's not the massage chair. It is not the unlimited holidays. It is really just living what you believe. And I think DHL is winning year after year because they continue to do that. They continue to believe it and they continue to live it out.
So what made these companies stand out in the different categories like DHL, Cisco, and CC Acoustic?
Oh, they are separated only by size. So, I mean, to be honest, to manage a team of 100 people is different from managing a team of 10,000 people, right? It's a different level of complexity. So we separate the companies by size. DHL has more than 1,000 employees in Singapore. Cisco has between 100 to 1,000. So that's how the size categories work. And then TC Acoustics has under 100 employees. So within that category, against other companies which receive really great feedback from employees, these companies stand out.
I'm also wanting to know how other companies can make this list of being a high trusted company and have the culture that people aspire towards. So, do you also give any guidelines as to how companies can improve to make sure they stay on a winning list of a high trusted workplace company?
No, absolutely. So our survey is very comprehensive, right? It is done in over 40 languages, 60 questions. So it's very comprehensive. It takes about 15, 20 minutes for each employee to fill in. So it's not overly cumbersome, but the survey gives a lot of insight to the management teams, whether it's by their departments, by their geographies, by their age groups, by their tenure. So it gives them a lot of data, a lot of feedback. So it's not, I think, I feel. It is exactly what the data is telling you. So it gives the management the tools to be able to continue being and fostering a best workplace. Now, there are, even among the best companies, there are still areas for improvement, right? So oftentimes we tell companies that feedback is a gift. And the fact that your employees bother to give you feedback, that's a gift. If they don't care anymore, they just won't tell you anything. So even negative feedback is great because it's something for you to work on. And if you follow the Great Place to Work methodology, there are many companies that have made improvements year after year. We also have a team of consultants that assist our clients to cover the gaps and to make improvements.
Hey, Roland, I'm also keen to ask if you have a question that shows an employee's tenure, the number of years an employee stays at a company. Is that another way of gauging whether it's a good place to work in, if you find that a lot of people tend to stay there for extremely long periods?
So this is the challenge, right? Some companies tell me I'm aiming for 0% turnover. And I always tell them, look.
Is that realistic though, honestly, in this day and age?
No, it's not even a right thing to have. You see, people stay long at a company for two reasons. One, they really like the place. They really want to be there. Or two, they can't find something else. No one wants to employ them and they don't want to leave. So one is a great outcome. The other one isn't, right? So the fact that you have long tenured employees isn't necessarily a good thing. You need long tenured, engaged and motivated employees. And that's what creates a successful company, the knowledge in the company, knowing how to navigate internally, externally, but also engage, because there are many long-time employees who just are there.
Many thanks to Roland Wee joining us on this edition. He's board chair of Great Place to Work, ASEAN, Australia, and New Zealand. So once again, that list of 45 companies being honoured as best workplaces in Singapore 2023. I know you're all going to Google now and see whether your company is on that list.